Have you ever wondered about the very beginning, the absolute beginning of everything? It's a question that has captivated humanity for thousands of years. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most famous and influential creation stories ever told, the account from the book of Genesis. It's a story that has shaped cultures, inspired art, and sparked countless debates. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's journey back to the dawn of time. In the beginning, Genesis tells us, there was nothing but a formless, empty darkness. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Then, with a series of powerful commands, everything we know began to take shape. On the very first day, God said, "Let there be light." And just like that, light pierced the darkness. God separated the light from the darkness, calling the light day and the darkness night. That was the end of day one. Simple, yet so profound. Day two saw the creation of the sky. God spoke again, creating a vast expanse to separate the waters above from the waters below. This dome, this great big beautiful sky, brought a sense of order and structure to the young cosmos. It's the same sky we look up at today, though I'm sure it was a lot clearer back then. Then came day three, a very busy day indeed. God gathered the waters together, allowing dry land to appear. He called the land earth and the gathered waters seas. But God wasn't done. On this same day, the earth brought forth life for the first time, vegetation, plants yielding seed, and fruit trees bearing fruit. Suddenly, the barren land was bursting with green and vibrant life. Imagine witnessing that transformation. From bare rock to a lush, green world in a single day. Day 4 was all about cosmic decoration. God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night." And so, the sun, the moon, and the stars were created. The greater light to rule the day, the lesser light to rule the night, and all the twinkling stars. These celestial bodies weren't just for beauty, they were to serve as signs, to mark seasons, days, and years. They became our first calendar, with the stage set. It was time for the actors to appear. On day 5, the waters and the skies came alive. God commanded the water to teem with living creatures and for birds to fly above the earth. From the smallest fish to the great sea creatures, the oceans were filled. And the air was filled with the songs and flight of every kind of bird. God saw that it was good and blessed them, telling them to be fruitful and multiply. Now we arrive at day 6, the grand finale of creation. The land, which had been covered in plants, now welcomed its animal inhabitants. God made the wild animals, the livestock, and all the creatures that move along the ground. The world was now teeming with a rich diversity of life. But the most significant act of day 6 was yet to come. In a moment of divine deliberation, God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness." And so, humanity was created, formed from the dust of the ground, and given the breath of life. They were given a special role to be stewards over the creation, to care for the fish of the sea, the birds in the sky, and every living creature. This act marked the pinnacle of the creation week. God looked at everything he had made, and he saw that it was very good. Finally, after 6 days of incredible, universe-building work, came day 7. On this day, God rested from all the work he had done. He blessed the 7th day and made it holy, a day of rest and peace. This established a pattern, a rhythm of work and rest that echoes through human culture to this day. And that's the majestic, poetic account of creation from the book of Genesis. It is a story that invites us to look at the world with a sense of wonder and awe. Whether you take it literally or as a beautiful allegory, its message about order, life, purpose, and rest is undeniably powerful. What part of this story resonates with you the most? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for joining me on this journey back to the beginning. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating stories. See you next time.